welcome to my video. Today we're going to be cooking a Thanksgiving turkey. If you're new here, my name is Lesa, and I know you are tempted to just skip forward, but actually the information that I'm about to give you is crucial to a successful turkey and having it come out moist and delicious and on time so that it's ready when everything else is. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown and then we'll get into prepping the bird. So please be patient and stick around. It really is beneficial for you. All right, let's cook a turkey. We're going to cook a 20-pound turkey. That's a really large turkey. You want to plan per person 1 to 1.5 pounds. 2 pounds per person if you like a lot of leftovers. So this would feed roughly 15 to 20 people. You want to plan ahead also and thaw your turkey in the refrigerator. You will want to thaw 24 hours per every 5 pounds. So my turkey has been in the refrigerator for about 4.5 days. Then you also want to plan ahead for when you will put your turkey in the oven and back it up from when you want to serve your meal to when you need to start your turkey with rest time included. And if you're new to cooking a turkey, rest time for meat is any meat. It's when you take it out of the oven, off the grill, wherever you're cooking today. It'll be in the oven for the turkey. And you want it to rest, and I like before you carve it or cut it. And I like to let my turkeys rest 15 minimum to about 30 minutes after coming out of the oven. That just, it makes it not quite as hot when you're trying to carve, and it lets the juices set. You want to take it out of the refrigerator 30 minutes before you put it in the oven. This just takes chill off the meat. While I let it sit before putting it in the oven, that's when I get all of my stuff prepped, like my pan, my spices. You can see I took my top oven rack out so that there's more space. I'm going to cook in a roasting bag, an oven turkey bag. That's how I've always done it. And you don't want it topping, the top hitting your element and melting and causing a fire potentially. So safe handlings. I know there's probably a lot of accidents around the holidays in cooking. So cook time, plan 13 to 15 minutes per pound. My 20-pound turkey, I'm going to plan 5 to 5.5 hours. I'm going to add on my rest time of 30 minutes, so that would be 6 hours. And then the 30 minutes before I even put it in the oven to let the chill come off of it. So that would be 6.5 hours. So to be safe, I'm going to say 6.5 to 7 hours before serving. So if you want it at 6 o'clock, you need your bird ready to go in the oven by 11 that morning. Which means, yes, many times, if you want to have a noon meal, you will be getting up at the crack of dawn or before to start your bird. Now, obviously, if you're cooking a smaller bird, if you're cooking a 12 to 15 pound turkey, it's not going to take as long. Also, if you're stuffing the bird, that means that you're putting your stuffing inside the cavity of the bird. Your cook time will be longer. I do not do that. I make dressing, which is cooked separately on the side. That's, again, my mom always did that. There's no right or wrong way. It's a preference. Always practice safe handling when dealing with poultry. Consider this like a big chicken, a 20-pound chicken. It's the same things. You want safe handling. You want to be careful of not cross-contaminating anything. You want to be sure your surface is clean before, scrub down afterwards. Anything and everything that might have been contaminated by the turkey. You don't want to risk spreading salmonella or other germs and bacteria to the foods you prep the rest of the day. So make sure you clean very well when handling raw turkey. With all that said, let's get to going. Let's prep our turkey and let's get it in the oven so we can have supper this evening. So don't forget to have your oven preheating to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to need your turkey, obviously. I use foil disposable pans. If you have a roaster big enough for your turkey, that works as well. These Reynolds kitchen oven bags in a turkey size are a must. That's how I cook my turkeys and keep them moist and from drying out. A cooking spray to spray the inside of your bag. I use the jar minced garlic. You can also use fresh. And then I use 1/3 cup melted butter in this recipe, as well as garlic powder, black pepper, and salt. I just eyeball it. If you want to measure, I would suggest equal parts of all three. You will also need a 1/4 cup of flour to coat the inside of your cooking bag. When washing your bird, be sure to remove the giblet sac from the neck cavity of your turkey. Set that aside if you plan on using it for giblet gravy later. Also, remove the neck from the main cavity of your turkey before cooking. You can see I had some ice chunks in the cavity of my turkey, but the turkey itself was fully thawed. Rinse your turkey thoroughly with cold water. After rinsing your bird, but before placing it in the baking bag, be sure to pat it dry with paper towels. Spray the inside of your baking bag with cooking spray to help prevent it from sticking. Place your turkey breast side up, as that's how you want it to cook for the most tender, juicy flavor. Once your turkey is in the baking bag, sprinkle it with flour. Next, you will pour your melted butter over the turkey. Follow the butter with a generous amount of your minced garlic. Spread the garlic out with a spoon. Next, you will sprinkle your black pepper, salt, and garlic powder over the bird, rubbing it in with your hands when done. When you are satisfied with the seasoning on your turkey, it is finally time to tie off the open end. Use the tie provided in the box of oven turkey bags to do this. Use a sharp knife to make 6 tiny vent holes in the top of the bag. In the turkey goes to the oven at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we're going to set our timer. We'll do 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours, but I'll be checking on it obviously throughout the day. I won't let it go unattended. And the bag helps the juices stay in and it stays really tender and juicy. So, okay, we're going to let that do its thing. I'll check back in with you guys here in just a little bit. And I'm going to clean up my kitchen and wash my sink, get everything sanitized. and we're gonna have some turkey. Here's a quick peek at the 3-hour mark. Resist the urge to open your oven door because it will lower your cooking temperature. And it's done. Just a few minutes ahead of the 6-hour mark, I pulled the turkey from the oven. A digital meat thermometer is a great way to know that your turkey has reached an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the minimum temperature you would want to serve your turkey at. It is optimal for the internal temperature to be as high as 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Look at that delicious golden brown skin. I wished you could smell it. It smells so delicious. I cannot wait to dig into this turkey. But we have to let it rest 30 minutes before we start to carve. Test the internal temperature of your turkey in 3 places: in the breast, the inner thigh, and the outer thigh. After ensuring that my turkey is well done, I will loosely cover it with aluminum foil as it sits and rests. As it goes for a busy mom, the turkey got carved and eaten before I got a really good before shot, and before I could show you kind of how I pull it off of the bones. So sorry about that, but hungry boys have to eat. You can laugh right along with me at the way I debone this turkey. For all the years I've been cooking them, I do not like deboning them, and I do not do it in any kind of Martha Stewart proper way. So I do slice the breast off to keep the juices and moisture in. The rest of it, since I'm storing it in a Ziploc bag for leftovers, I just kind of start pulling it off, especially the dark meat. This turkey was so tender, it was falling off the bones anyway. If y'all have comments or questions on this video or how to cook a turkey, just let me know in the comments below and I will get back to you. And as always, I really appreciate it if you like and subscribe to my channel so I'm encouraged to keep producing great content. I really hope you have enjoyed this cook with me on how to make a turkey as much as I have enjoyed sharing it with you. I feel so thankful and blessed that you were here today, and y'all mean so much to me even though you're on the other side of the screen. I hope you and your family have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope that you have many blessings that you are grateful for this year. And please come back and let's see what other adventures we can get into. Happy Thanksgiving!